Have you ever wondered how industries keep up with changing skills demands? Enter sector skills councils, the silent architects shaping the workforce of tomorrow. Hello and welcome back to my channel, where we delve into the world of technical, vocational education and training. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified of my latest videos, and join the conversation in the comments below. This session starts an exciting new series where we'll explore sector skills councils or SSCs. This series will unpack everything about SSCs, and how they work, and why they're essential in today's rapidly evolving economy. SSCs are unique organizations that act as a bridge between industries, governments, and education providers. They ensure that the skills taught in training centers or classrooms align with the actual demands of the labor market. Put simply, they're here to close the gap between what employers need and what workers bring to the table. SSCs aren't just about skills, they're about ensuring economies thrive, industries innovate, and individuals stay competitive in the workforce. Over the next few videos, we'll explore SSC evolution, impact, and how they relate to National Occupational Standards development, and support the creation of demand-driven industry skills. So, let's uncover how SSCs are shaping the future of skills development, one industry at a time. What are sector skills councils, and why do they matter? SSCs bring together key players from industry, government, and education. Their mission is to ensure that skills development aligns with the needs of the labor market. Think of them as the architects of a workforce ready for tomorrow's challenges. SSCs work to identify skills gaps, create occupational standards, and guide training and qualification development. Historical context: the concept of SSCs emerged in response to a growing realization that traditional education systems weren't keeping pace with the rapidly changing needs of industries. Countries needed a way to ensure that workers were equipped with the right skills to drive innovation and economic growth. In the 1990s and early 2000s, nations like the UK and Australia formalized this idea, creating organizations that gave industries a direct voice in shaping workforce development policies. Since then, SSCs have become a cornerstone of demand-led skills training globally. SSCs are all about collaboration. They bring together employers who highlight the skills they need now and in the future, government agencies which ensure policy alignment and provide funding, education and training providers are tasked with delivering the necessary skills, and often, trade unions who advocate for workers' needs and fair practices. SSCs operate differently depending on the country and its unique needs. For example, United Kingdom, the SSCs focus on developing National Occupational Standards, and working closely with industry to ensure qualifications meet sector requirements. This alignment helps maintain a clear link between training and job readiness. Australia, SSCs, often called Industry Reference Committees, play a critical role in shaping vocational education and training policies, ensuring that courses and qualifications are industry relevant and meet future workforce demands. Singapore, SSCs are deeply integrated with government initiatives in this high-tech hub. They focus on long-term workforce planning, particularly in emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and green energy, ensuring Singapore stays ahead in the global economy. India, with its vast and diverse workforce, India's SSCs are designed to address sector-specific challenges. From IT to agriculture and construction, these councils work tirelessly to standardize training and improve employability across various industries. SSCs are leaders in shaping industry-led skills development. They're not just organizations. They're partnerships that ensure the workforce is equipped with the right skills to meet the labor market needs of industry. How are SSCs formed? SSCs typically begin with a clear license or mandate to operate, often issued by a national government or an authorized body. This ensures they have the legal framework to carry out their responsibilities. For example, in the United Kingdom, SSCs were initially licensed by the UK government to address sector-specific skills needs, mainly the development of National Occupational Standards. In India, SSCs operate under the mandate of the National Skill Development Corporation, which provides guidelines and financial backing to create sector-specific councils. SSCs can take various forms, depending on the country's economic, social, and governance frameworks. Let's explore the spectrum of SSC operating models, from fully fledged organizations to more streamlined committees. Some SSCs are independent organizations with dedicated staff, legal frameworks, and the autonomy to manage budgets and operations. These SSCs are responsible for driving significant initiatives within their sectors. For example, sector education and training authorities in South Africa are fully autonomous SSC-type organizations. They manage skills development across specific industries and are funded by a skills levy. Sector education and training authorities oversee workplace training initiatives and develop qualifications in collaboration with the Quality Council for Trades and Occupations. Canada's model of SSCs, known as sectoral councils, also operates as independent organizations. These councils are industry-led and focus on developing national occupation standards, conducting labor market research, and creating training programs. Examples include the Canadian Agricultural Human Resource Council and the Construction Sector Council. In other countries, SSCs operate as committees embedded within larger governance frameworks. These committees typically play advisory roles and rely on other entities to implement their recommendations. For example, in Singapore, SSCs operate as part of the Skills Future Initiative, which is a national-level framework. These SSCs serve as expert advisory panels, focusing on long-term workforce planning, skill forecasting, and aligning education and training providers with national priorities. In Finland, sectoral committees operate within the broader framework of the Finnish National Agency for Education. These committees are responsible for developing national qualifications, advising on skills strategies, and ensuring alignment with industry needs while the agency manages broader education policy. Some countries have adopted hybrid models, combining the operational independence of organizations with the structured oversight of committees. Funding SSCs in the development stage. Capital is a critical factor in forming SSCs, particularly in their early stages. Here's how SSCs are typically supported. Government funding. Many SSCs, like those in Singapore, receive significant government investment to establish operations and create a robust framework for skills development. Employer contributions. In India, private sector employers often contribute financially to SSCs, ensuring programs are directly relevant to industry needs. International partnerships. Countries like Bangladesh and Vietnam benefit from funding partnerships with international organizations such as the Asian Development Bank, which support enhancing skills development initiatives and aligning training with industry standards. This mix of funding sources ensures SSCs can build a solid foundation, develop industry-relevant standards, and effectively fulfill their mandate. So, whether through licensing, different organizational models, or diverse funding strategies, forming an SSC requires collaboration, vision, and resources. SSC core functions. SSCs are at the heart of aligning workforce skills with industry needs, and their core functions are essential to this mission. Let's break it down. Skills gap analysis is one of the first SSC's critical functions. This involves assessing the current workforce and identifying the gaps between employee skills and the skills that industry actually needs. Using labor market intelligence and industry consultations, SSCs help pinpoint areas where training interventions are required. For example, an SSC in the technology sector might identify a growing demand for AI specialists and create strategies to address this skills shortage. National Occupational Standards development. Another core role is managing and overseeing occupation skills development. These detailed frameworks outline the skills, knowledge, and competencies required for specific job roles. Alignment with qualification frameworks. SSCs ensure occupation standards align with national and international qualification frameworks, like the European Qualifications Framework, EQF, or a country's National Qualifications Framework, NQF. This alignment guarantees that the qualifications are recognized and transferable. Industry collaboration process. National occupation skills development is a collaborative process. SSCs work closely with industry experts, employers, and education and training providers to ensure the standards reflect real-world needs. For example, an SSC might consult with architects, contractors, and education and training providers to standardize skills for roles like project managers or surveyors. Once the skills gaps and occupation standards are defined, SSCs focus on creating training solutions to meet industry needs. These solutions may include apprenticeship programs, offer practical, work-based learning solutions that allow trainees to develop skills while learning. For instance, SSCs in engineering might design apprenticeships that blend classroom theory with on-site training. Professional development, continuous training for the existing workforce to upskill and adapt to evolving industry demands, such as introducing green skills for sustainable energy sectors. Certification processes. SSCs oversee the creation of certification systems, ensuring workers' skills are validated and recognized. For example, SSCs in IT might certify professionals in programming languages like Python or cloud computing. Advocacy for employers and government. Beyond labor market analysis and skills development, SSCs play a critical role in advocacy. Example: for employers, SSCs act as a voice for industries, representing their needs to governments and policymakers. They ensure that workforce development policies align with market realities. For governments, SSCs provide valuable insights into labor market trends, helping governments craft effective skills development strategies. For example, an SSC in healthcare might advocate for increased investment in medical training programs to address shortages in critical care nursing. SSCs are the backbone of industry-led skills development. They identify gaps, create standards, implement training, and advocate for the needs of both employers and governments. SSCs benefits to different stakeholders. SSCs don't just create standards and training solutions, they deliver tangible benefits to various stakeholders. Let's explore how SSCs benefit employers, workers, and education and training providers. Benefits for employers. SSCs are a game changer. Here's how they help businesses thrive. Skilled workforce. SSCs ensure that employees entering the workforce are well trained and ready to meet industry demands, reducing the need for extensive on-the-job training. Industry-relevant training. Employers benefit from training programs designed to address specific skills needs, whether advanced welding techniques in manufacturing or digital marketing in media. Reduced training costs. By standardizing and aligning training with industry needs, SSCs help employers save time and money on custom training programs. For example, apprenticeships co-developed by SSCs often receive government funding, easing the financial burden on companies. Benefits for workers. SSCs provide opportunities to build fulfilling and secure careers. For example, career progression, training programs and certifications developed by SSCs help workers upskill, making them eligible for promotions and higher-paying roles. Recognized qualifications. SSCs ensure that qualifications meet national and international standards so workers' skills are validated and transferable across industries and countries. Better employment prospects. Workers trained under SSC-endorsed programs are more likely to secure jobs because their qualifications align with employers' needs. Benefits for education and training providers. These organizations also reap substantial benefits from collaborating with SSCs. For example, updated curriculum. SSCs work closely with providers to ensure curricula reflect the latest industry trends, such as emerging technologies or sustainability practices. Industry alignment. Training programs are designed in consultation with employers, guaranteeing that students acquire skills immediately relevant to the job market. Quality benchmarks. SSCs set clear standards and benchmarks for training delivery, helping providers improve the quality of their programs and earn industry recognition. As you can see, SSCs create a win-win situation for everyone involved. Employers gain skilled talent, workers advance their careers, and education and training providers enhance their relevance and impact. In this session, we've only just begun to explore the incredible world of sector skills councils. From a basic understanding of SSCs, to unpacking their core functions and the benefits they bring to stakeholders, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Over the coming sessions, we'll dive deeper into the processes and global impact of SSCs. Whether you're an industry leader, a worker looking to upskill, or an educator seeking alignment with industry standards, this series will provide valuable insights tailored just for you. If you enjoyed this video, please share and hit the like button and check out my website for additional resources and updates, link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next session, where we'll continue this journey into the fascinating role of sector skills councils in shaping the workforce of tomorrow. Until then, take care and stay inspired.